Toho Animation has finally released the full storyline along with the official movie poster for the sequel to the animated Godzilla Planet of the Monsters. Up until now, the title for the film has been Godzilla, Decisive Battle Mobile Breeder City, and that looks to be the Japanese title for it, or at least some variation on that. The official website also calls the movie Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle, so that may be the final Netflix working title. Either way, we now have the official English storyline, of which I've cleaned up a bit grammar-wise just so it makes more sense. It reads as follows. By the advent of the 21st century, much of humanity was dead, having been trampled over by a new master, Godzilla. A select few from mankind leave Earth for the stars in a spacefaring vessel called the Aerodrome, in search of the Promised Land, a planet called Tau-E that could sustain human life. But the migration plan fails, and the remnants of the human race decide to return to Earth. Unfortunately, distortions in space-time and the distance traveled means that mankind is returning to a completely changed Earth, some 20,000 years later. The returnees, led by Haruo, prepare to take the fight to Godzilla based on a strategy that's been 20 years in the making. Carried out with the help of two alien species, the Exif and the Bilisaludo, the humans succeed in defeating Godzilla in a costly battle to the death. But that victory is short-lived. Rising from the depths of the planet is a new breed of monster, dubbed Godzilla Earth. Evolving for 20,000 years, this creature stands at over 300 meters high and weighs in at over 100,000 tons, and wields such overwhelmingly destructive power that Haruo and company have no choice but to run for their lives. Coming to Haruo's rescue, however, is Miana, a member of an aboriginal tribe called the Hotua. They are the first humanoid people the returnees have encountered. Could they have descended from the humans? Miana says that their tribal god was destroyed by Godzilla, and all that they have left are these eggs. The tribespeople tell Haruo that anyone who has tried to fight or resist Godzilla has been drowned in fire, and he responds with, "This is our last hope for recovering our home." Meanwhile, Bilisaludo Commander Galugu is excited to find out that the Hotua tribe's arrowheads are made of the nanometals or self-sustaining metal. This metal had been developed in the 21st century as an anti-Godzilla killer weapon. It was deployed at the Decisive Battle fought at the foot of Mount Fuji, but it was destroyed before it could be activated in the form of Mechagodzilla. This nanometal was Mecha G's base substance and proof that the manufacturing plant can still be used. So right off, we have a ton of awesome new information from the storyline. First off, it's now totally obvious that we're gonna see Mothra, or at least two of its offspring. The tribespeople worship Mothra and said that she was a god, much like she is in the standard Godzilla movie universe. Unfortunately, this Mothra was already killed by Godzilla, but we do have the two remaining eggs, and we know how much trouble these hatchlings have caused the Big G throughout the years. We also find out, not in this storyline, but in notes from the same official website, that Miana has a twin sister named Maina or Mina, which to me obviously makes them out to be the Mothra twins. I thought that people may have been living in the remains of Mechagodzilla, and the Japanese title of the movie makes me still believe this. However, we now know that the people have found and been able to use the manufacturing plant that was responsible for making Mechagodzilla in the first place. This is really important information because it may now be possible to use this plant to be able to not only repair and use Mechagodzilla, but it's possible that they could upgrade Mecha G or even make new weapons to use on Godzilla Earth. So what do you guys think of the new poster? And more importantly, what do you think about the news that we'll be seeing Mothra as well as Mechagodzilla in the upcoming sequel? I'd love to hear all your thoughts and questions down below, and as always, thanks for all of your likes and subscriptions. Thanks again, and I hope to see you next time.